Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel on LELB Society. In this session I'm going to narrate an English story written by LELB Society's students and as IELTS candidates. So the whole story has been created and produced by our students. The title is A Night in the Cemetery. And this is the cover photo, and the story is original. You could also participate in the process of this open-ended storytelling. I provide you with the let's say beginning of this story, and then you need to just complete this story with the help of the interactive comments. So A Night in the Cemetery is the title of this open-ended storytelling task. The plot of the story. Two old friends, Mike and Richard, bumped into each other. It means they ran into each other. After 10 years or so in the state of Montana. 1 decade, means 10 years, had changed them dramatically, very much. A sequence of misfortunes had left Mike bankrupt. It means he didn't have any money left. And yet Richard was now a successful business tycoon. He's a very successful person financially. Successful person monetarily. Okay. In a conversation, Richard agreed to give his old friend Mike enough money so that he could pay off all his debts, so that he could resolve all of his financial problems, which was a piece of cake for Richard. So easy. Instead, Mike was expected to stay just one night all alone in a deserted and allegedly haunted cemetery. Allegedly means supposedly. Haunted, it means that actually it is surrounded by ghosts. Okay, it is believed to be so. On the outskirts of Montana, in the suburb. Okay, of Montana. Surprised by Richard's generosity, Mike embraced the condition with open arms. Accepted. Embrace means accepted.
Embraced.
Okay. Despite all the stories told by people about the allegedly haunted cemetery, Mike made a gallant decision. Brave. Gallant means brave. To go there. So Mike accepted to stay one night in the cemetery in return for the money. He expected to see anything, but he said to himself, "It is just one night being alone, and I can make it very fun and stimulating." The appointed time arrived and Mike got ready to face the stories. Mike embraced or accepted the condition with open arms, eagerly, but the main question remained in his mind that why such a weird or strange request? How could spending one night in the cemetery be in exchange for all my debts? Mike was mumbling the same question over and over, but didn't ask Richard till the right moment. Mumble means to say something at a low tone or volume to yourself most of the time, so that others cannot hear that. Instead, Mike asked Richard to drive him to the place, to the cemetery. Richard accepted and replied to Mike, "Don't forget to bring what you might need in the cemetery." They both reached a consensus means agreement over the circumstances and said farewell or goodbye till the commencement of the journey for Mike. Commencement means start, beginning. Mike did not take anything with himself, and because of cheerfulness, he never thought about the difficulty of this journey. During the night, it was cold, dark, and a bit terrifying, and Mike got hungry, thirsty, and started trembling or shaking. He realized that there was a reason behind Richard's comment. Don't forget to bring what you might need in the cemetery. In fact, his mind was preoccupied with the joy of easy money. Preoccupied means too concerned with. Although the condition was so harsh, Mike commenced thinking about his method during all stages of his life. Fortunately, Richard was looking at Mike surreptitiously, means in a hidden way. Surreptitiously means in a hidden way.
Surreptitiously.
And did not leave him alone. After a couple of hours, Richard approached Mike, got closer to him, and picked him up at the cemetery. They started talking about wise approaches that can be implemented in life, that can be applied to life. The point is that Richard wanted to teach Mike that every journey in life needs some ingredients and a recipe, instructions. Mike was heavily in debt because he was short-sighted and never heeded details, paid attention to details. Heed means pay attention to. And now let's see the real comments. What you can see here is a copy and paste of the main comments by LELB Society students, as you can see. And you can also participate in this interactive and educational way, and the most pragmatic way to learn English. The second paragraph has been written by Hajar Aziz Zanjani. The third paragraph has been written by Murtaza Feizbakhsh, and the last paragraph has been written by Sasan. And I have also made correction to their mistakes and errors. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this open-ended storytelling in English process. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also you can click on the link in the description area to see this open-ended storytelling with flashcards on LELB Society. Thank you very much and have a great time. Bye-bye.